Former Bachelorette Trista Sutter hospitalized after seizure. Read her emotional message about the terrifying experience. Former Bachelorette Trista Sutter was hospitalized in Croatia this week after suffering a seizure during her family's trip to Europe. The 44-year-old, who is still married to Bachelorette winner Ryan Sutter, took to Instagram on Friday to share a photo from her hospital bed and recall the terrifying experience. "This was me yesterday," she began. 2 hours after I had a seizure. 2 hours after I fell on my daughter's chest and she watched, along with her brother and grandparents, in confusion and horror as her mommy stared blankly off into the distance and started turning blue. 2 hours after we were supposed to have an adventure. An adventure to one of the most beautiful national parks in Europe. She continued, "Instead, I ended up in a euphoric white dream that the voices of my husband and daughter pulled me from, and I ended up in a Croatian hospital being poked and prodded and wondering why me?" However, through this experience, Trista said she's learned quite a bit about herself and her life. "But today, I had to ask, why not me? I'm human," she wrote. "I have an expiration date. I've always envisioned that date being sometime after my kids have graduated college, met the loves of their lives and created families of their own, but I was reminded yesterday that it could come anytime, in any country, whether I'm surrounded by strangers or people I love, or neither, or both." She continued, "I've never been perfect and I never will be, but from here on out, I vow to try my best to live this life to the fullest. To embrace gratitude and the lessons I wrote about over 3 years ago with a newly acquired perspective. To stress less. To love more. To listen. Be kind. Spread joy. To be a better version of myself as a wife, mother, sister, cousin, niece, aunt, neighbor, daughter, and friend." Trista went on to thank her friends and family in the States, the tourists who helped get her to the hospital, and even Bachelor Nation for their OG kindness and respect. And finally, she thanked her husband. "And lastly, thank you to my family, especially at Ryan Sutter. Without you, I don't know that I would be here today. You are my everything and I love you forevermore," she wrote. "If you've gotten this far, know that I don't share these words for your pity, but to inspire you to take them and be thankful for your life and blessings. Tell the people you love how you feel and live with grateful enthusiasm. I plan to."